Hey there folks, welcome back to the Dammâseq Campaign. Last time, we turned our attention northward abruptly and went to war with Ebla, Anyabridu, and Tadmor in a sort of pair of wars which ended up working out quite well. We weren't able to fully get all of Ebla as I'd kind of hoped initially, but we did leave them alive. They finished their war with Alalak and seemingly didn't lose anything. I don't know exactly why Alalak and Ursu didn't actually try to take the northern stuff. The north of Ebla is actually in the Aleppo Plain region, of course, as I noted last time, so we're not really trying to get up there ourselves. We can go to war with Ebla again in probably a couple of years. Let's see what we have here. 904, that's pretty soon, honestly, although, of course, the Jaffa War will be before that. And we're also now integrating Tunip. This will be done around 920, so not too far away, all things considered. Ultimately, gaining control of the Ebla region is mostly just about stopping Mari from doing anything goofy around here, but we shall see what ends up happening. I also want to get another colonial venture going. I think my colonial venture... Oh no, actually, it's not quite done yet. I am actually on top of this for once, so my colonial venture will be done in 3rd of July, 901. Also, last time, we formed the Theocratic Kingdom, so we are now religiously driven, which I'm sure will maybe, at least in the lore sense, strengthen our connection with Mari and weaken our connection with Kemet. Kemet, of course, is a different religion, so I'm sure they're not going to like that too much. Whatever the case, yeah, so we are also still doing some road projects down here, and then this Jordan Rift Valley road crew will head north to connect up our northern stuff, although I might lower them and give them a rest. Let me see if any other group is large enough, while not being too large. The nice thing about the Jordan Rift Valley team is that they are over 10 cohorts, but they're not like 30 or 40 cohorts, so it's not as expensive to keep them raised and doing road crew work. At the minute, this is, without legions, this is the best we can do. We could get legions later, but I don't really think it's necessary at the minute. Our levy strategies worked out just fine. Maybe in the future we'll give that a try, but I think for now we are good to go ahead and resume. I will also... I'm going to actually prioritize colonizing this direction and get the year cooldown started, because if Mari colonizes Sashkalu, or Sushkalu, we're going to be in big trouble, and it's going to cause us a lot of problems in the future. So we're going to colonize this as soon as we're allowed to. So our tyranny is declining quite fast. I think I may dismantle another city if I can help it. I might find somewhere that's a really bad city spot, like Mahanium being a city is unconscionable because this is a mountain valley city. I'm going to go and dismantle Mahanium for 5 tyranny. There we go. And we'll work on that kind of in the background. 23,000 manpower. Pretty good. Okay. I do also want to build some more forts. I will fortify Gra. I think after the monthly tick, so my road building isn't interrupted too much. Fortifying Gra is pretty important, obviously, for that border. But yeah, things are looking pretty good. Our stability is not in great shape, but we are working on that. We're going to go to war again with Jaffa at the end of 903. Divine Poetry. Today a young poet has reached our court, presenting us with 4 different hymns, each, he says, dictated by different deities in his dreams. We shall choose our favorite and have it sung across the realm. One is dedicated to battle, or rather to war. Its battles, its glory and valor, but also reminding us of death and loss. Vigor, life, and death. It is the cycle of life. It's the cycle of life. Another one is dedicated to wealth and prosperity, describing the gods, farming and trading, their adornments and temples growing in number and size, eliciting envy from onlookers. The third is about power and diplomacy, control, how trickery can cause the downfall of one and the rise of another, how a well-said word can triumph over the spear, a caress, a whisper by a lover can lead an entire nation into the abyss of time forgotten. The last hymn is dedicated to knowledge, understanding, philosophy. How can I till a field with less effort? What weapon can I use that my enemy cannot protect against? Why have the gods created us? What is my purpose? Ooh, okay, we can pick between a couple of really strong bonuses. 10% morale of armies for 20 years. Wow. 5% monthly military experience. National tax and national commerce for the eco-deity _ him. Okay. Minus 0.02 aggressive expansion change, not a big deal, but 10% PI for 20 years is kind of the big deal. Tech speed and monthly stab change. Ooh, wow, okay. I need to think for a second about this one, because this is a pretty serious choice between a bunch of really strong options. I think, although I'm tempted about the morale of armies, in all honesty, situations where my army morale is really important means that I'm already not doing the war efficiently, because what I want to do is not actually even take fights when I can help it. It's more about outmaneuvering, so I don't think morale of armies is the most important thing here. And the monthly military experience is handy, but at the minute we're not really moving towards any military experience things in particular. National tax and commerce, obviously very strong. Obviously really strong. That's going to be... Let's round it to be about 6 monthly income from tax and about 5 from commerce. So that's about 11... I think it's going to be about 11 more gold in total per month, which is an incredible economic boost. But that being said, money is not a bottleneck resource, so this is very, very tempting, but I don't know if we need this. AE change, minus 0.02... Not a huge effect at the minute, but the monthly PI 10%, that is a crazy bonus. Oh man, I really want the money, but this might be the one we go for because of the PI. It's just so hard to get that much PI. Or tech speed 10%. We're actually almost at our... No, our efficiency is 150%, or the maximum we can reach. Also, we're ahead of time on this stuff. Tech speed. Also the stab change. Plus 0.02 stab change that isn't scaled is kind of crazy as well. But it's so hard to justify not getting 11 more gold per month. Or 10% more PI. Gah, I want more palaces, but the PI, you've seen in all my campaigns, political influence is the resource I need the most of. Only with allies can one live comfortably. The lesson that I certainly haven't picked up in this campaign. I have the opposite mindset. Yeah, that PI. I'm not gonna let that slip away. Trade with more guys. Let's build the fort now up here in Gra. All right, looking good. I may eventually build a fort in Traib, kind of like the fort that I did in Jaffa, kind of a similar idea. Or not Jaffa, actually I didn't build a fort in Jabair. Oh well, maybe I'll build a fort there later, but maybe it's not necessary. Either way. Let me get there 12th of August. Get 23,000, good. 23,000. Alright, now I have some PI built up. Let me start doing this. Alright, 2 more to go. We have to wait a year for that, and then I think after that we're allowed to do it, which is great. Over here, I don't have any PI now, so I have to wait a bit longer, but I will start attending to that later. Our war exhaustion decline is weirdly not very high. Well, it's from the Jordan Rift Valley levy. They're causing a ton of war exhaustion because they've been raised for so long. Let me finish the Silo Road project, then I'll lower these guys to let my war exhaustion heal, because yeah, these guys have been raised for probably too long now. I guess that's fair enough. So we'll get our war exhaustion fixed by letting them finally take a break from their road crew work. Alright, so from Silo to Yerushalayim, I should get this connected, although... Let me go through this direction. I think this is going to be about the same speed as through Gibon, and this also connects to Sittim. Well, let me think about this. Forest. So let's see, 30% versus hills is 20%. I think it will be faster to go straight down like this. Yeah. Let me get the road around Silo set up, and then we'll lower those guys. Alright, good stuff. Oh my gosh, Kemet has declined. What is your problem, Kemet? You don't even have very many rebellions. They're just not doing great. Peloponnesos has overtaken Kemet. I mean, no big surprise here. These guys are powerful. 294? Is that even their... Holy crap, these guys are not strong at all. They just look powerful. I think it's because of their tiny score modifier. Or their, I guess I should say their large score modifier. Because these guys shouldn't be ranking this high. Manoa makes a bit more sense, but yeah. I don't know, I might eventually try to spread my influence to the Greek areas, but at the minute I don't really have that plan figured out exactly how I want to do that. So for now we just keep waiting. Let's also go back up to speed 3 as well. Tributary influx from Mouth of the Orontes. There's been a large influx of Mouth of the Orontes traders and travelers visiting Samura. As Mouth of the Orontes is under our protection, they have opened up and tried to become more friendly and well-known throughout our nation. As both sides are starting to see the benefits of this relationship, we should try to make a decision on what kind of limits we're going to set on their influence in Samura. Samura. Samura being... Can I see where Samura is, please? Is this the location of Samura? The city of Samura. Not a place I plan to have as a city permanently, so... right religion, wrong culture group people. That's not going to really help the provincial the loyalty situation. So I think I'll just get the commercial boon thing. That's perfectly fine. Alright. Actually, I'm going to go to speed 4, I believe. And then, do I want to guarantee the people that are released up here? Sarikib... Actually, they're in a defensive league with Ebla and Hermesh. So Ebla is actually already protecting these guys. I'm not worried about... I guess this means Ebla isn't going to fight them, which... I mean, they could either way. I don't really care about that. I'm more concerned about Mari. Mari does border Ebla, though, in the north, so we need to keep an eye on that. Mari might attack the Ebla defensive league, because Mari could easily beat them. But I think Mari's preoccupied still with Assyria. Mari's, like, shredding Assyria apart. Have they gotten to Nineveh yet? Hold on. Where's Nineveh? I think they have gotten to, right? Oh no, they're around Nineveh. They haven't actually taken Nineveh itself. Are they sieging it? Yep, they're sieging Nineveh. Yeah, they're almost to Assur itself. Holy crap. Yeah, if Assur falls... I think Assyria's days as a Bronze Age power are nearing an end. That's a bummer. They were one of my longest-term trade partners, but they're a little too far away and the wrong religion to ever be my real friend. But we've been trading with Assyria for over 100 years. That's okay, though. Mari is more my speed, you know, right religion and whatnot. Once I control the Ebla region, I'm actually okay with the idea of allying with Mari. They're the right religion, you know, wrong culture group, obviously wrong culture. That's okay, though, honestly. I think we could maybe be their friend long-term. I don't know if I want to be their ally, though. I have to think about that more, but I'm open to the idea. Whatever the case. Alright, these guys are done. Now we can move like that. Perfect. Okay, so from here, it goes like this. I think for aesthetic purposes, I'm going to go through here. Like that, kind of through the valley, to get up to Samaria. And then, I don't know if I want to connect up this direction. I think this road here already does fine. I guess technically we could do a road like that in the northern part, but I think it's probably not needed. Let me just come up to Silo, move fast march to Silo, and then road up to Samaria, and then I'll lower those guys and let them rest. They've earned a long rest after their, like, 50-year tenure as my road crew, or whatever it's been now. Not that long, but they've been doing road crew stuff for like 50 years at this point. Like, in total, not consecutively. I guess this might look a little better, but I kind of want to go like this. I think this is going to look a little bit better. I'm chancing it that's going to look a little bit better, even though it's technically a little slower. It's going to be faster once it's built up, so shouldn't be a problem. It's hills and hills. Troubling developments. Recently, we have seen that our Marshal, Batnome, Ormitba, as well as those under his charge, have been doing a disappointing job. It seems people having issues with them keep reporting back to us how difficult they are to work with. Batnome, incidentally, is a family head, so let's be careful what we're doing here. While talking to the man, he claims it is simply a matter of bureaucracy being difficult, and the funds for his office have been lacking lately. He makes sure to mention repeatedly that he would most likely work out, or it would most likely work out if only we get more funds. Lose 15 loyalty on this guy. He is quite loyal at the minute. And he has power base, but he's not near disloyalty. This would take him to 68, 58 loyalty. That's perfectly fine. And losing some corruption on Abdestart is kind of nice, honestly. I'm certainly not going to pay him this much money and gain 5 corruption, so yeah, that's fine. Alright. Peacekeeper and Pity is done. Let's see how that's looking up here now. More manageable now. Okay. And then I have some PI built up. We have to keep waiting a long time for this. Colonization progress will be how long? 1st of August, 9:01, so we can spend some PI for now. I should spend it on some of my new holdings. Did I do it down here yet? I did, okay. Alright, over here, to Napa, this place here, oh yeah, straight to harsh treatment. Yeah, that is a sure thing. And over here, this place has to go to... Yeah, these guys are wrong culture groups, so I have to treat them harshly from the start, probably. Yeah, we'll do that in a few months once we're able to. Alright. Good. Alright, so now this little area is connected up pretty well. I guess from EPEC, but that's not a capital, so I don't really care about that. I guess from Door it goes through like that. I guess one road here wouldn't be the end of the universe. Sure, one more road, then you guys can go home. I promise. You're almost done. Alright, any more people over here? Not really. There's no one's moving to these cities. Kind of bummed out about that. Also, we do have some more provincial investments. I forgot to do this when we became a religious kingdom, but we can do this now. We could do religious endowments for more city building slots, or get more fort capacity over here, because we are over fort capacity, technically. But I think the cost of the extra forts is not very substantial at this point. So, more city buildings. Also, we have one more building slot in Dammâseq available from Pops, I'm assuming. Actually, no. I don't know where we have the other building slot from, but we could build more buildings here. Alternatively, don't need to worry about your Brudu anymore. Your Brudu is currently having food problems, interestingly. Let me trade out. We can already fix this with the current trades we have here. Switch over to grain from Mari. That should fix the problem. Actually, we lost one of our grade trades. That's why we had that problem there. Which means we can cancel that and trade for beer again. Alright, on the monthly tick that should be fixed. Anywhere else that has food problems, I'll actually investigate this. Your Brudu, but nowhere else, I'm assuming. Let me just scan that really quick. No, we're fine. Okay. I think, let's see. I think what I might do is get another religious endowment, or a religious endowment. Oh, I have 4? I thought I had 2 from that. Did I have extras sitting around? Okay, well, let me get a religious endowment. Let me get religious endowments in my most well-developed city provinces. So, Fissure Spring, Dammâseq, or Damascus Oasis, I mean. Also down here in Kanatha. And then where else? Is Sama ready? Sama might be ready. Yeah, you know what? I'll do it in Sama as well. We get another building over here. Sure, let's invest in Sama. And the Kaman province. Okay. Looks good. Okay, so from APEC, road like this. And then you'll get lowered, finally. Peacekeeper in Tadmor is done. Good, that should help out over here. Martial advance as well. You can also switch this over to harsh treatment. We need to just demote those nobles and citizens to some extent, and then we can switch it over to more productive things. Okay, martial advance 10, quite good. Alright, what do we want now? I think we were getting anti-tyranny stuff. Yeah. We could get administrative... Actually, no, that's anti-corruption. Not the worst thing, though, honestly. We could get down to Adventus, which we probably should. One free province investment couldn't hurt, though. And then Approved Familia, obviously quite strong. Yeah, I think we'll get this, actually. Also the extra loyalty of characters. So we get 5 free nobles in Dammâseq. That's quite good. Alright, recognizing certain families as important bloodlines related to the history of our nation guarantees a certain amount of respectability amongst nobility. Great. We have another import route from all the people over here. Let's see here. Any incense? No. These guys do have a set of incense, they're just not selling it. We could get another copy of honey for the dip rep. That's going to help with our integration speed, and also honey is valuable, so I think we should do that. Let's trade with Mari. Let's try to trade with Mari as much as we can, when we can. Grandiose ceremonies, yep. Alright, these guys should be done pretty soon. Then they can finally go home. Unless I find another place to road, which I might. That seems to be my favorite thing to do in this campaign. Alright, good. Now, from every direction, everyone goes on the roads all the time. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Okay. The levy of Jordan Rift Valley. I think it's time for you to finally rest. You've more than earned your leave. Good. On the monthly tick, our war exhaustion should start to improve quite a bit. Yeah, being at 5 war exhaustion is not ideal. Yeah, there we go. Now it's much better. Okay. Good stuff. Okay. Also, policy-wise, this all looks good. Any other... let's see. Catan's almost there, but not quite there. We're going to wait for a little longer. Trade hub developing. The little lone city of Arwada. Arwada. God, I wish I could see it from this thing here. Oh, here it is. Not a city I plan to keep, though. I could get some citizens over here. Freemen, slaves, or that bonus. I think I want the citizens. They're just going to move somewhere else, which is perfectly fine. I will not complain about that. Did Mari finish their war? I think, yeah, they did. They conquered some stuff from Assyria. Not like a ton. They also, I think, released some people. But, yeah, not a giant conquest of Assyria by any means. Alright, we need 500 territories for great power. We are at 467. I don't think anyone's reached great power status yet, right? Mari is getting there. Mari and ourselves are near each other territory-wise. Yeah, we might become a great power at some point. Also, cults are being sanctioned everywhere. Great. We have some money saved up as well now that we're not roading every month. 14 days until the roads can resume, so we'll be soon. For now, though, let's build some buildings. Okay, so up here in Rauda, we have another building slot. Let's see here. What do I want? We could get a workshop for another copy of Dates to sell. Couldn't hurt. Or sewage system, 5% local citizen happiness. That would be valuable. Although, actually, no, we need the urbanization too for that. Never mind. We could get a bazaar, more trade routes, and citizen desired ratio. Certainly doesn't hurt. We also can get another trade over here. Or this for the base resource. I think I don't want as many slaves here, to be fully honest. Let's build a bazaar, and then also get another trade route going now. Let's trade for gold. Kemet. Okay, down here, we have 2 slots now. Let's build a bazaar. I think we were building one before. And then, everyone here is like maxed out happiness. 71 out of 98. I think we need to grow our size a bit more. I think we build city infrastructure, to be fully honest. We could build a second fort in Dammâseq. I don't think that's necessary, though. I think we're fine. Yeah, let me build city infrastructure over here. Over here, I want some... Do I have anything that gives me migration attraction to these other cities? That would be quite handy. I don't really think so for cities. I know for settlements there's an option, but no, I don't think so. We just have to wait. Okay, that's fine. Alright, down here, let us build... What do I want here? Base metals. Probably just a bazaar. Yeah, let me build a bazaar down here. And then over here at Sama. Well, actually, we're out of money, so we have to wait 1 more month. That's fine. We'll wait 1 more month. So, PI-wise, let me just check and see. Anybody I need to adjust. Oh yeah, Broodoo's back to normal with their food. That's good. I think we're looking fine at the minute. Yeah. And we're not looking fine. Things are not great, but we're under control. Once our stability gets better, things will improve. In fact, I might need to stab the pig once again. Let's see. 100 PI for this. Ugh. This would help a lot, though, while our AE is so high. We could also do Devotio. This would actually help us a lot, and the tyranny is not too severe. Let's do that, and then... Can we give items yet to our things? No. How do we move stuff from the reliquary to our, like, locations? I do not know how this works. Oh well. Mysteries of religion, I guess. Right, on the monthly tick now, we can do up here in Sama, another building. I think the theater is the way to go up here. Yeah. And then I think we resummon the road crew for more work. Their work is not done yet. Okay. I think we raise them actually basically next to Sama, to be fully honest. Also, Jordan Valley sort of center has been moved over here to Rabat Aman, interestingly. I guess it is more populous than Sama, but I don't know about that. It's mostly the Sinai Palestinians down there. I guess it is just the most populous location. Alright, so you guys are going to head north. Yep, your rest is over, back to work. Force march your way up here. Yeah, we'll start up here at Katna. I could use the Kadesh levy, but it's too large. It would cost too much for my economy to use them. I think I just save my PI for now. I think I might also... Actually, you know what? Let me do some more city building as well. Once I have more, what do you call it? More money. I can actually do it now, okay. Let me build a city... Oh, also, you know what? I think my Colonial Ventures is over, so let me try to get a colony in Tadmor. Who lives here? The Palmyrean... Yeah. Let me see if I can get a Palmyrean colony. Gotta find it first in this list. I wish I could search it. Mid-game problems. Here they are. Tadmor. Yep, that's the right spot. This is for the best. Okay. Even more people in Tadmor. Could also build a building over here. Probably should do that. I have all the loyalty buildings already. I'll wait and see what I want to build over here. Right. In the meantime, build a city, I believe. while those guys are moving. Let's see. I'm gonna build the city at As Soda, so I can get some buildings to help with loyalty over here in Ugarit. And I'm actually gonna pair that with destroying one of these cities. I'm gonna destroy the city at Suxi. Or revoke the city at Suxi, I should say. Let's try to keep below 90 tyranny, or around 90 tyranny at the most. But I want to start using my tyranny up as I can. Alright, these guys are moving real fast. I love having roads. It makes things so much easier. Alright, good. So from here, this is, I think, a pretty sensible way of doing it. So let's go to grow. Alright. And then save a bit more PI from here. What's my ruler doing? Perfect health. Alright, looking good. Prosperity. We've seen this event before. This would be a big economic boost, but I think I need the stability more at the minute, to be fully honest, for just happiness. Quite good. Alright. I'm actually go down to speed 3, so we're not zooming through here quite as fast. Alright. Yeah, we have everything here. Good stuff. 29th of May. Good. And then from here to Akash goes down like this. We'll make a little loop here. Actually, let me come down here and then loop around, and then come down to Akash. So we get that loop set up there, just for speed. Alright, our truce with Jaffa should be done when? Yeah, end of 903. So we prepare for war with Jaffa again near the end of next year. Hopefully these roads will be done by then. People. Okay, let's see. This is actually kind of a good trade, to be fully honest. Let me think about the value here. So 21, that's 3 times 7. Yeah, so that's 7 months, basically. Maybe about six and a bit months of PI, versus basically less than 4 months of gold. So yeah, we go and do this. What is this like? The soundtrack in the background is not very Bronze Age sounding. Very strange. That's fine. I wonder if your Broody is resettled somewhere. I don't see them anywhere on the map. Let me check the ledger. Oh my gosh, they're over here. Your Broody are like, they're leaving the Middle East. They're in Anatolia now. Where are they going? Let me see if I can find exactly where they are. I think they're like in this tile here. I don't know how many migrators are like standing for them, but they are like really far away. Yeah, your Broody are just out of here. Alright, I've thoroughly scared them off. They're going up to Troas or something. Alright, well, good luck, your Broody. Enjoy your trip northward. I don't know where you're going, but you're off somewhere. You're on a mission. Crazy. Alright. Things are going pretty well. Now I'm not microing my slaves super thoroughly quite yet. But I want to... Once I fully control Ebla, I'll start to do a bit more internal management stuff. But for now, I think we're doing just fine. There are limits even to my micro. Alright, the Akash fort is done. Good. Bazaar, Insel Khan, and Dammâseq are done, and Rauda are done. Should be more importables. Let's get some more noble happiness. Wouldn't hurt. And up here... Which we'll come back to that at the end. Up here, oh, we have a lot more available now. One more noble happiness. Wait, no, that's citizen happiness, not noble happiness. My mistake. I will trade for marble though for noble happiness. Good. Right over here. Obsidian might be kind of crazy for Axemen offense. Axemen are part of our military. Yeah, they're a small part, but they're, you know, an elite section for sure. Excuse me. I don't mean to cough directly in the microphone there. Copper would be kind of a big thing to get. Local tax 5% would actually be quite valuable, and getting the surplus for discipline. Let's at least get one copy for the local tax. That's going to be worth quite a bit, even just by itself. And then getting wood might be kind of nice. But, jokes aside, 4% local manpower from Dammâseq Oasis would be clutch. 23,600, we can see easily how much we get from this, or sort of. And this also unlocks all the greater ships. Although that's just in that province, it's not a surplus bonus. We have to have wood in our ship recruiting locations. Alternatively, we could get salt finally for the Legion maintenance cost. Don't think that's super necessary. We could restore the grain trade. I don't think it's necessary either, though, to be fully honest. We could get more lapis for more noble desired ratio. I think I will. In fact, I think I'm trading for lapis somewhere else. I'm going to switch the trade over to Dammâseq. I want to try to have all the lapis in the world traded to Dammâseq Oasis so I can control that entire trade. I have some place that I'm trading lapis. I remember from a few episodes ago. Let me find that, actually. Imports. Can I, like, have to just eyeball it? Okay. Dammâseq Oasis. Lapis is really distinct looking, so I should see it easily. Oh, Hazor. I'm trading to Hazor. No, no, that's where I'm trading from. Hold on, let me back out here. Hazor. Where's Hazor? Here it is. Yeah, I'm trading lapis here. Alright, I'm going to cancel this lapis trade and try to reset it up in my capital. I'll replace it with some leather trade. No, I'll replace it with marble. And then with ivory. Alright. Yeah. All the lapis belongs to me. 12% noble desired ratio in these cities. Unbelievably powerful. Unbelievably strong. 18 nobles now, and this is even going to get higher. Let's see. 21% noble desired ratio in Dammâseq. That's crazy. That's so many nobles. We're still over it at the minute, but that's okay. They're demoting a little bit, but that's fine. That's crazy, yeah. Anytime lapis becomes available, we need to try to secure it. Also just so we control the world supply of lapis, which is such a powerful thing to have. Yeah. Okay, we could build more cities now. Do I want to do that? Potentially. I think over on the coast here I had a couple more spots. Arita, I'm going to build as a city. I think I should build a city here. And then we can almost do another one, as Soda is already being worked on. I could build a city at Kinsab. I don't really think I need to, though. This place is mostly under control, although losing out on these buildings here will cause some problems, but as these guys demote and whatnot, and they're all going to demote down to freemen because they're not integrated culture, so that should be okay. I could start a city at Gro, or at Saiba. I don't really think I need to, though, at the minute. I think we just hold off, save our PI. Maybe we stab the pig, to be fully honest, to get our stability under control. Alright, these guys are done. Now you take the road. You take the road, perfect. Okay. Good. Now from here, to get to here, you go through the southern route, which I guess is okay. It's slow going, but it will have to do. That goes to the northern tip up there. Alright, build the road over to Tadmor. Ooh, also, I forgot to do this when the thing expires. Let's do that now. Oof, alright, that may have been a mistake. If Mari sneaks over and grabs Shishkala before I can get to it, that will be a big problem. But yeah, forgot to do that on the exact timer, but that's okay. Alright, continue at it. Also, I should build a road here, but that's not as big of a priority as roading out to this direction. Theater in Sama is done, good. That will help with noble happiness and whatnot, and the assimilation doesn't hurt either. In fact, building theaters to help with assimilation may be one way to spend my money. How much is a theater? It's 144. We have a religious advance. No, a religious advancer needed. Our guy died. Okay, let's go ahead and grab this minor character, 8 Zeal. It's pretty good. Alright, Katana's almost there. I'm gonna wait a little... Well... everybody else below Katana is, like, really far away, so... I think Katana is the last place that we really had for a long time. So I think I will go ahead and switch Katana over. It's close enough, honestly. 23,657. See on the monthly tick what we go up to. $23,921. Yeah, it had an effect. A couple hundred manpower. Certainly doesn't hurt. Fort is done up here. Good. I feel a bit safer now. Now we have a bit of a fort network set up once again up here. Good stuff. I think this stuff here will change to my color once I control this, because of the way that uninhabitable terrain changes color. It's a little random, but I think it's based on, like, the angle of this. I don't know for sure. We'll figure that out later. Ooh. Holy crap. Wow, this is a huge revolt that I don't have a claim on. This could be a problem. I have no way... I guess I could fabricate a claim on them. God, that's... God, this is actually kind of irritating, because this is the exact area... Because, okay, they're fighting Jaffa. And Moab? Oh, Moab's allied with Jaffa. Okay, this presents a problem, although actually, this doesn't present a problem, because I could actually fight Jaffian Revolt separately. Yeah, I don't have to wait for that. This might be an opportunity. What's the, I can't tell, I don't have enough PI built up. It'd be probably like a year or two. I don't know if they'd survive that long. What's their numbers like? 125. Ooh, only 65. I don't think Moab and Jaffa can actually beat the revolt. Yeah, Jaffa's like, with this revolt that's happened, Jaffa's lost all of their core population. These guys are just splintered like crazy. I don't really want to fight Moab, because again, I'm trying to have them be my guaranteed person, and that would present problems, obviously, if I were fighting them. Also, the revolt's down here, too. I think I try to go to war with the Jaffian revolts. Or... let's see. They wouldn't become my client state. Yeah, there's no way they would do this under any circumstance. I could get a claim on them from the War Council, but at this point, I have a number of neighbors, so the War Council wouldn't necessarily prioritize targeting the Jaffian Revolt. That's too much of a risk that I wouldn't target them. I need to get the claim myself. Let me wait until I have 20 PI, and then I'll get the claim going. I think that's the way we do that. Up to 24k. Good stuff. How's my king doing? Perfect health still, wow. 65 years old, he is hale and hearty. A rare thing in this campaign, but I'm happy with that. Yeah, I'm going to prioritize getting that claim. I don't know if I can pull this off, but I think that I mean, I can certainly beat the revolt one-on-one, but whether Moab and Jaffa can beat the revolt before I get to them, I don't think so. I think the revolt is strong enough. And if they win their war, they just become independent, so my claim on them wouldn't go away. So that would be perfect. This is my shot to get in there in this roundabout way. So I am happy with that. Speed this up as well, because we're just waiting around. Alright. I claim these guys. Probably Ascalon. Actually, what's this one up here? No, that is Ascalon. Why isn't there... okay, whatever. 1st of January, 905. That's okay. Yeah, that's okay. We'll keep waiting. Patron to the arts. You know what I just realized, actually? I could have taken just the southern part of Ebla and then given the rest to Tunip. That would have actually been kind of a smarter idea than the way that I did it. What I might do, actually, is with my next war with Ebla, probably after my war with the Jaffian Revolt. Although now, actually, the Jaffian Revolt war happens after my truce with Ebla is over. Let me remind myself. Yeah, 904. This is earlier than the start of 905, obviously. So I guess I fight Ebla again before I fight the Joffin Revolt. I could just feed all this land to Tunip, kind of like what I did with Ugarit before, and then still be integrating Tunip. That would be much, much cheaper on AE for me, to be fully honest. I think I should do it like that. Ooh, okay. This is quite a strong modifier, to be fully honest. And I think I can, if I cancel a building somewhere, I can get away with this. Yeah, let me cancel the city infrastructure. So let me read this first. A king is expected to be a patron of the arts. Artistic depictions of the king cement legitimacy in the eyes of the people. Styled in the manner of popular gods and heroes, these sculptures, paintings, and murals are often worth their hefty price. Alright, now immediately before I get any events, I'm going to cancel this building, so we're back in the positives. All these guys, their road will be cancelled, which is very irritating. I have no buildings to cancel anywhere. That's annoying. I'm going to have to, yeah, come back over and try that again on the monthly tick. But that's worth it for the increased legitimacy, for Freeman happiness and whatnot. Oratory advance, good stuff. Now we can get down to Adventus. I guess I could grab this, but I've not been using Oaths of Allegiance at all. It hasn't really been necessary yet, so I think we're fine. So monthly tyranny minus 0.01. Whenever our glorious leader travels to another city, we must proclaim their entry with trumpets, triumph, and celebration. Thus, all shall know the majesty of our nation. Alright. Ooh, another law becomes available. Authority. Ooh, that's really good. 6% noble happiness nationally. That will have an incredible effect on our unrest problems, because a lot of our unrest is coming from wrong culture group nobles that are furious. This will affect them. This is also really good, but this will be good like later, once our people are more or less assimilated, because the research point bonus will not be as helpful if we have these big unrest problems. That's really, really strong. Let's also not forget about this as an option we have once we have more stability to spend. Alright, now you can road back down this direction to Tadmor. Good. Alright, we have ourselves a plan. Yeah, so I think when we can go to war with Ebla, which as I just said a moment ago, middle of 904. Oh. Whoops. Not, I got one more advancement. I got the oratory advancement, or the religious advancement. I think we keep going down to get to... Holy crap, 25%! Did I say before how strong that was? Wow, okay. I'm going straight for Patrocinium. I did not realize that was 25%. I thought that was a 10% bonus. Yep, we're going straight that direction. No doubt about it. Also, we get to Chironomia on the way. We're going to be one shy. Or no, we're going to be... Yeah, we're going to be one shy, although we're getting quite a lot of research anyways, so... Almost there. Alright, noble envoys, 2 more dip rep. Our subjects, enemies, and allies will feel much more honored if we send our finest and most upstanding members of society to speak at our place. Right, we're kind of doing the tech tree in the opposite way than you might normally do, because we're doing the military techs, like, kind of last. We're doing all the, like, internal advancement stuff first. But I think I've explained my reasoning for the directions I've gone pretty thoroughly. It's just about reducing tyranny and getting more PI. That is the priority in all things. Alright. This road is, like, way out of the way, but it is good to get going here. Yeah, our road network is looking ever increasingly complicated, but things are nicely lined up with each other. Alright, these guys are almost there. Yeah, I think that what we do is, basically, in about a year, we'll get our guys going, and get to war with Ebla once again. They're going to call in Hermesh and Sarakib, so unfortunately these guys that I freed will join in. Although they're not going to really have any forces, so it actually does help us, because their tags won't have enough people to even really necessarily raise. Maybe they can each raise 1 or 2 cohorts, but it's not really going to be a big difference. And Ebla's army is still trapped over there for now, so they're not really... Are they fighting? Oh, they're fighting Arna and Arna and Arne. Interesting. Okay, these guys have the same name. Almost. There's one with a circumflex, but very strange. We have disloyal provinces. Ooh, okay. Okay, we need to address this. This place over here. I can fix this with money. No, I can't. Shoot, I did not build this in time. I have to fix this through other means first. Let me raise my... I'm going to do a little tour with my king to try to address some of my loyalty problems. I'm going to travel around my road network and do the visitation with PI. Yeah. It's going to be expensive for my economy with all these guys raised. And I don't know if they're like very fast with everybody, but we're going to just travel around in a giant squad visiting everybody. Loyalty-wise, this place may be good to visit as well, though we don't have a lot of PI necessarily. I'm going to prioritize coming down here. Yeah, let me go do a visit, and then I'll do it everywhere that's like on the lowest edge of loyalty. Alright, these guys are almost there. Yeah, they're moving pretty fast, even with everybody here. It's only a couple days between each one. We have another trade route. Oh, I think the Lapis was cancelled, so let's get Lapis again. Actually, this... I think it's another copy. Yeah, it's 15% Lapis now. 15% Noble Desired ratio. Noble Desired ratio is such a crazy thing to stack up like that. That's crazy. Wow. Great work. Alright. Let's pay a little visit with Anabasis. Alright, so that's 5 increased loyalty immediately and local potential loyalty. Good. And then before we even get to the next spot, we're going to have enough PI to do it again. Now that these guys are loyal, I'm building a garrison over here. And I kind of want to downgrade Sukkot from being a city, but that may screw up the loyalty situation over here, to be fully honest. What's the problem? These guys are assimilating gradually. I need to build a palace here as well. Oh, I should have gotten a religious complexes over here. Shoot, didn't think about that. I'm actually going to prioritize building the palace instead of the other thing. Yeah, this is better for the thing than the garrison. And then I'll leave that for now. Where do I want to go to next is the question. This might be ready to switch out of harsh treatment. Maybe not quite. Also, keep in mind we do have a lot of stability problems right now, so that's making things worse. This is definitely fine. Oh yeah, this actually can be switched now to assimilation. Oh, I shouldn't be spending PI right now. Whoops, that was a misplay. Down here, these guys are fine. Yeah, these guys are all fine. These guys are all... Yeah, basically all the places that are Canaanite culture groups. So let's go up to the Ugarit area, where I'm assuming there's more problems. Yeah, I'm going to do just a tour up through Ugarit, and then over to my newer areas, everywhere where it's wrong culture group. Force march our way up to the Ugarit area. Where's the Ugarit line? Oh, it's actually further up here. Okay. Over here, yeah, this is where the problems start, because there are Ugarit populations living there. Alright, that's good. Roads are almost done. 4th of December. Okay, the road to Tadmor is done, and then over here... Yes! Yes! We got control of this place here. I think I might build a fort at Sushkalu and road to it, to be fully honest. This may be a little extra, but I think that that's not a bad idea. Show Mari that we mean business. I'm at least going to build the road over here. I guess this is the fastest way. It's through Desert Hills either way. Is it really faster like this? I guess it is faster. Alright, that's fine. Let's see, Desert Hills. It's all Desert Hills. And then we'll build a fort over here once we have some more money. Grandiose ceremonies, yep. We have so much lapis now. I wish that would stack with the amount of lapis they had. Coming of the city of Azsoda. Alright. Good timing on our Ugarit, like, fixing goals. Alright, Azsoda, I'm going to... I have no money, so I can't do anything, so we wait. We have more import routes over here as well. More lapis! More lapis for me! Oh my god. 18% noble desired ratio in this province. Holy shit, that's so strong. Wow, I can't believe it. That's so much lapis. Yeah, we're going to monopolize the lapis trade. No lapis for anybody except for Dammâseq. Or, I mean, Canaan. I guess for Dammâseq as well, technically. Oh, Jaffa's retaken this? Oh, hold on. These guys are like... They're like taking Jaffa... Oh, it's a civil war. It's not a rebellion. Okay. Either way, it's not a huge problem. We can still do this war, I think, without... It is a bit more complicated, I guess, if it is a rebellion. We have to fight the revolt and Jaffa together, if that makes sense, to make this work. But I think we should be okay. Either way. These guys have almost reached up here. We're going to spend our PI, once we have PI again, on trying to fix the stuff up here. Stop force march, and then we'll wait for a PI to build up, then we'll use these guys. We have to wait a little bit for the Jaffa war. Well, yeah, because these guys are out of position now. I didn't think about this, the timing, because the Jaffa claim will be done. Actually, no, it's 1st of December, 904. Oh, it was Ebla that I was waiting for, that's right. I guess these guys can just come on over and join for the Ebla war. I have to think about that a bit more. Either way, I'll think about that between episodes, because that's going to be it for this episode of the Dammâseq Campaign. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.